And today you guys are going to make a deconstructed spicy noodle soup with me using bok choy, Chinese cabbage, chicken or any choice of protein you like, mushrooms, lots of bird's eye chilies and greens. So stay tuned for this recipe. Now the broth shall be cooked separately and I'm going to do the stir frying separately and I'm going to put it together, rather assemble it and show you how it's done. It's very easy. Don't get intimidated by all these things that you see here. These are just ingredients I haven't used in a while and I'd like to incorporate them in this recipe. Choice of protein today is chicken. You can use prawn or beef. I just want you to take a little bit of corn flour and add it to the broth. For the greens I have spring onions, the white and the green part, bok choy and Chinese cabbage. I have some basil and spring onions, fresh mushrooms, tofu. There's a little bit of gochujang paste and a little bit of shrimp paste. These are optional. You can always add a little chili, garlic, lemon juice, and that's some Egyptian bird's eye chili, dried green chilies, ginger and garlic. That is shakar, chicken stock cubes, garlic powder and a little bit of onion powder. Black sesame seeds, they're a little different from the white ones. There's some soy sauce, there's some dark soy sauce, sesame oil, and this is black vinegar. You can use white vinegar. I don't have homemade chicken stock, so today I'm going to be using 2 chicken stock cubes in about 5 glasses of water. Boil it down. And while the stock dissolves, I'm going to add some aromatics, a teaspoon of julienne or chopped up ginger, half a cup of the white part of the spring onions, a teaspoon each of onion powder and garlic powder, a few green chilies, adds a lot to the aroma, and some of these dried bird's eye chilies. Just a teaspoon of this black vinegar, and for color, just a teaspoon, not more, of this dark soy sauce. A teaspoon of regular soy sauce. Simmer that on low fire for at least 20 minutes, and in the meantime, I'm going to add some vegetable oil to this kadai. A little bit of sesame oil. I'm going to start off by sauteing the mushrooms first. So if you add ginger and garlic and the paste and then saute the mushrooms kind of absorb all of that. So you first saute the mushrooms and then add the ginger, garlic in your paste. Sesame oil is a game changer. If you don't have it, I suggest you go buy a bottle today. I'm going to remove the mushrooms because I feel that it really does absorb all the taste. And the next thing I'm going to put up is the chicken. This is about 200 grams of boneless chicken sliced, and I've added a teaspoon of corn flour to it. Okay. Season this with a little salt, a little bit of white pepper. That's so amazing. And this chicken, especially with corn flour, cooks fast. I'm going to remove this and put it onto this bowl. Add more of the vegetable and sesame oil, half a teaspoon ginger, 1 teaspoon garlic, just 1 chopped green onion and a little bit of dried bird's eye chili. You can even use fresh. Half a teaspoon of black sesame seeds. This is different to the white one. Splash of water. In this I'm going to add 1 teaspoon shrimp paste and 1 teaspoon gochujang paste. You can completely omit the shrimp paste, and instead of gochujang paste you can add 1 teaspoon chili garlic sauce. Brown sugar, shakar, gur, whatever you have, add half a teaspoon of that. This is smelling so good. I cannot even begin to explain to you. I'm going to add the chicken back in right now. Add the mushrooms back in right now. Mix on high fire. Next up is tofu. This is just a little less than half a cup of tofu. I love tofu. It adds so much to a dish. And I have a packet of noodles, a little al dente, and I'm going to cook it. And in this goes a little bit of lemon juice. Most interesting part for me at least is the bok choy and the Chinese cabbage. There's going to be a lot of that in this. Look at it. Folding it in, it will kind of wilt very fast. You can always use spinach if you don't have any of these ingredients. Okay, I want to show you this is how I mix it. I should have used a bigger wok for this. But my goodness, this is smelling and looking so good. Alright, next up is the spring onions and the green part of the spring onions, just a little now and the rest for garnishing. I love coriander, you all know that, you don't have to use it, and everyone knows how much I love basil. I have plants of basil at home. Turn off the fire before the greens leave more water, add some salt or soya sauce if you feel like it. The soup already is quite salty and I'm going to serve this one. And here it is. This is going to be our lunch. It's going to be a beautiful deconstructed spicy noodle soup with bok choy, Chinese cabbage, mushrooms, and you know everything that's gone into this. I don't like to add the soup in the noodles and keep it because what happens is the noodles kind of absorb everything. Here's a little bit of garnishing and oh my god, I can't wait to get to this. Make sure you follow all the instructions. If you don't have anything, you can always DM me and I'll tell you what to use in place of that. Thank you for watching me on Ifnatcancook. Enjoy, guys.